wasn't an instrument and that I needed to let it go. Like I had a good grip. I had a good grip on it.
Oh boy.
But they're just so patient, they just kind of wait for you to. He didn't like pull back or anything. He just kind of waited till I let go.
Well, this girl gonna stop sucking on my finger.
I wasn't sucking on it. I just closed my mouth on it.
The Thunder Radio Morning Show, weekdays from 6:30 to 8:30, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle and New Haven Mortgage.
Morning, everybody. Morning. Get us live on Instagram. There we go. Morning, Glenn. Glenn's ready to go first thing every day, buddy. This is morning coffee time for him.
Glenn.
We survived Bonnaroo, not one. We left quite early. Morning, Kathy. We'll see how the show goes. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, probably not coming Monday. After a weekend of being out there. Probably just going to take Monday off.
This is the first time I'm hearing this, so.
And plus, Holly's cranky this morning, so I'm trying to make her
happy. Put me in a good mood.
Yeah. Holly come in here cranky, and I'm like, I need to do something. Grand gesture.
Cinderella over here is like, good morning, Holly. How are you feeling today? And I'm like, I just walked into work, man. How do you think I feel?
It's a great job you got. Enjoy it.
My coworkers.
I'm going to fire you and put you somewhere else.
2 thumbs up.
Good morning to you. Another edition of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Josh and Holly getting you to work. Getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Glad to have you along with us on this beautiful Friday morning in Manchester, Tennessee. Morning show 6:30 to 8:30 brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle and his many great ways to make you look great, function great, and feel great, including Emsella treatments. So you can solve urinary incontinence. No more sneezing and having to worry about problems with urinary incontinence. Emsella treatments are in office. They are non-invasive and they work. Holly's had that done. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester, right across from Unity Medical Center. We've got plenty to get to. It's Friday. That means Florida Man Friday, one of our favorite segments of the week. Bonnaroo, why did you choose here? We're going to go through some of that this morning. I found another great forum post, so we'll dig into that in a little while. We got the Friday mix that'll fire up for the radio crowd. You won't get to see that on the video because there's music and they don't like it over there. Speaking of music or video, you can watch the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Just search for Thunder Radio and watch on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile cams. You can also watch on Instagram if you would like as well. So plenty of ways to watch the show. Of course, you can catch it on the AM 1320, FM 1079, FM 106.7, and worldwide on the Manchester Go app. Quick temperature check. It's going to be warmer today for sure. It was hot yesterday. Well, we're already up to 68, and we're going to hit 91 today. It's going to be hot, hot, hot. Not really any wind to speak of. It's just going to be sunny and hot today. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill. Only thing hotter than the temperatures are the deals at Wisteria Hill. Y'all get on over there and see them at 205 South Woodland Street near downtown Manchester. I drove by yesterday. They had a nice sidewalk sale going on. There's always something at Wisteria Hill. So get on by and see them near downtown Manchester, right there on the corner of Woodland and Highway 41 in the Woodland Shopping Plaza there. All right, on that note, I do believe it's time for me to welcome in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. And across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated. She is by far the looks inside of this here studio. She is the president-elect of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. She is Holly. Good morning to you, Holly.
Good morning.
How are you feeling today?
I'm happy to be here.
Are you? Are you really happy?
I'm radiating positivity.
Mm-hmm. She did not radiate positivity when she walked in the door. I'm here to tell you. She walked in and I could see it on her face.
Josh.
And I was like, what's wrong with you? I'm at work. That's what's wrong with me. Happy Friday.
Right.
Yeah, it got hot yesterday. Shannon said it hit 92 yesterday. I'm not surprised by that. I just got a picture. I think I got a picture of a fish.
Oh. Well, I didn't get one.
Oh, look at there. She caught a big one.
Send those to me. Why am I not getting these photos?
Well, I texted her earlier and asked her if she was catching anything.
All of the 9 months of
The girl one and
growing
her.
her and the labor, and
Well, I'm her favorite. It's Father's Day weekend.
she don't even send me fish pics.
She, her and one of her, the girl one and one of her, our neighbor, they got up and went fishing this morning. Sort of, kind of. We had to wake her up. They got up and went. They catching some good ones. Like little experts. Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the Manchester community. We got several things going on. Bonnaroo mainly is going on. We went out there yesterday, Holly. Not one reviews. We'll talk about that in a minute. We spent a little time out there. Holly went without her glasses, and it was quite funny to watch her walk around and not be able to see anything. We are 2 days out from Father's Day, which is this Sunday. We are 20 days away from Independence Day. Slow down time. I need it, slow down.
We're trying to savor it,
Trying.
but it's just flying by.
I think the more you try to savor it, the more it flies by.
Do you ever stop during the day and say, okay, I'm in it. I'm in summer and
Try my best,
I'm
ma'am.
enjoying it.
I was cutting the grass yesterday and I'm like, this is it. This is my favorite time of year. This is it.
Okay, so you were living in it.
I'm trying. It's hard.
It is hard, but it's important to stop and be like, okay, this is because honestly, I had the corn is starting to come up.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, for long, that's going to turn brown, and it's going to be time to get pumpkins out.
No, Holly, stop. So we start looking ahead too far.
I'm not trying. I was doing that, and so I brought myself back to today.
Bring it back. Snap back to reality. So, yeah, I was thinking about that yesterday. Actually, how hard it is to just be in the moment. How hard it is to do that. And I was watching. I remember watching Last Dance, the Michael Jordan documentary, and they were talking about that's what he always did so well. People pay money to therapists, and they go to camps and do all this meditating and stuff to try to get in the moment, to try to learn how to live in the moment. And that dude just does it all the time. And that's just what he does. And that's why he was so good. And I'm like, oh, I'm trying. I can't get there.
You were there for a minute.
I got to stop doing countdowns. That's because I'm counting down to things. I got to quit that.
Yeah, stop with this countdown.
Who cares when
nonsense.
the 4th is? It's hard because for our job, we have to plan ahead. I'm not saying that we're unique. Okay, a lot of people have to plan ahead for their jobs.
We have to plan ahead?
But you're just always like, we're already working on winter sports. It's June, and I'm already working on winter and spring sports next year.
You got to check out when you go home.
I do have to do a better job of checking out. But what I've been trying to do is go home and working from there so I can be there. I really struggle with that. I'm like, should I stay here longer during the day and get more work done here and then just go home and shut it off? But I've been leaving here early at 1 and grabbing a workout and then going home and working for a couple hours at home so I can be home with everybody. But
hey, I think we're doing a good job of still sticking with the show this summer. Not taking.
We've not just quit all
off.
summer yet. I said we would take off time when our pool's done, so we'll be here with you guys all summer long. It's gonna be great. A couple other things of note. The Rotary Car Show is June 22nd, so that's next Saturday at Rotary Park. I think they get started 9 or 10 in the morning. Thunder Radio is going to be there about 11. We've got to get down there after the coaches show that day. And then I believe that same day, the high school band is having a car wash fundraiser at O'Reilly's from 9 to 2. And also that same day, the Lady Raider soccer team is having their 5K Raider run or Raider 5K or whatever. So raising some money there. So there's all kind of things happening coming out of the Bonnaroo week going into next week. So lots of stuff happening. Bonnaroo got underway yesterday. We went out there. We'll talk about that in a minute. We took the kids.
That second segment.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
We took the kids there. I've got a whole nother segment for later on in the show called Bonnaroo, Why Did You Choose Here?
Okay.
And I'm pretty pumped about that. Because once again,
Do it now.
What do you want to do it now?
Yeah.
We could do a little bit of this now. Okay. So here's the deal. Somebody got on the Manchester, Tennessee forum. Now, this is not the Manchester TN forum we normally talk about. There's a whole nother forum.
Unfiltered.
Yeah, they broke away. It's the Unfiltered. Chloe got on here and said, why was here specifically chosen for Bonnaroo of all places? Why here instead of Nashville? It's something I've been wondering. I'm not complaining. It's always and that's a legitimate question, especially if you're new to the area and you don't really know the history.
Yeah.
So I get that. But the responses, buddy.
To line these deep pockets.
Mostly, yes. Here we go. So Tish responds, because Coffee County at one time was paid off to allow a drug, alcohol infested filth fest, which makes it easy peasy to traffic children into. So it's a child trafficking haven now is what's happening. And a lot of people kind of jumped her about that. I'm like, I ain't heard of a lot of that. And then she was like, oh, you're just defending child sex traffickers.
Oh, okay.
So it turned into like almost 30 posts worth of child abductions, who takes them, when, where, like they just kind of got off the rails. Oh yeah, it got off the rails. Tiffany here with a pretty good post. I honestly thought it was bad, but most of the people are really nice. So I can't judge a book by its cover. Just people trying to have fun, enjoy the music and some other stuff, having a good weekend. So she kind of may have had that, feeling at first. So this is what got me later on in the post. So somebody got on there and basically they copied Wikipedia. It was like kind of gave the start of Bonnaroo for them.
Okay.
Just like, hey, here's how it started. Ashley Capps, AC Entertainment, they had a thing, and just kind of went up through there. In the first year it started, 2002. Somebody comes on here and said, no, I remember it in 2001. And then somebody was like, I just copied it from the Wikipedia page or whatever. And somebody got on here and said, no, it was 2002. Trying to say you're wrong. Ichiku was 99, but it didn't come back for a couple of years. And that person who said, no, it was 2001 got on here again. No, I remember because I had my daughter in 2001 and she was not a year old when it first happened.
Oh, so that's how they're basing their timeline.
If it happened in 2002, she would have been a year old. And I'm like, honey, go find me the 2001 poster then.
Yeah.
Find me the 2001 lineup, the poster, the anything.
This is how misinformation gets spread,
like just
on the internet like wildfire.
Just click that link. I know Wikipedia is not your main source for information,
but
right?
It may be a slight bit better than I remember because
it was 23 years ago. Maybe you misremembered. It happens.
What?
There was no Bonnaroo festival. You may have went to another festival, or you may remember another festival, not here, but there may have been
another festival like Bonnaroo, but not called Bonnaroo.
Yeah, something like that. Let's see here. That was probably the main thing that got to me. This person here says because of access to Mexican restaurants. I can appreciate some good humor though. Because the co-founder is from Manchester and all other reasons are wrong. That's not accurate.
What?
That's not accurate at all. Ashley Capps is not from Manchester. And at the time, Superfly, they're from California.
This is a PSA to double check, triple check, even the things you hear on the internet, the things you read.
A lot of people posting that was the same reason Woodstock was chosen for Woodstock, because the originator of Woodstock and Bonnaroo lived where it started. That's not accurate.
These people vote.
I don't know. Do they? Do they, though?
You're probably right.
JC said, I saw a girl wearing nothing but underwear and a see-through shirt. Asked her to leave a store unless she covered up. Must have been coming through. I thought he meant at Bonnaroo. I was like, well, that's pretty typical. A lot of cheeks out there.
It's cheeky.
It's very cheeky. Dana said they vote for Biden. Did y'all see the video of him wandering off at the G7 summit? I've got that for us later on the video side of things.
Just how rapidly that decline has been.
But yeah, sure, 4 more years of that would be good.
Oh.
Dr. Carmine, 2 groups in Manchester. Number 1, complain about everything, have better ideas for a business than those actually doing the investing. And then number 2, those that welcome anything new and will support it. Unfortunately, there are way more 1s than 2s. That will change, though. I hope there are more 2s. They're just not as vocal.
Yeah.
I hope that's what it is. They're just not on Facebook.
I think the 1s are just
miserable
Karens and brats. And so they're just like, rah, rah, rah.
JC said the Kroger is where that girl was at yesterday.
Yikes.
You can't go into Kroger wearing that, honey.
That's not even close to the festival. Like if you was walking into the gas station
like
before you go down
Kangaroo at 111,
then I'm like, okay, well, Bonnaroo, you know what? Right. But the Kroger in Tullahoma,
right? All right. He said the local Kroger, so I'm guessing Tullahoma. Yeah. Because God knows we ain't got no grocery stores around here. Manchester TN for him. I like Spring Street. Just FYI. I saw her near the freezer section.
Lord of mercy.
I know. We took the kids out there yesterday. The first time we've hung out with them out there. We took them a couple years ago just to walk them around for like 30 minutes.
In the daytime.
They got to go yesterday, and they got to go hang out till 8:45.
It was night.
Yeah. So it was a little different. They got to see things and enjoy some spicy pie.
Yeah. We talk about that.
Segment 2?
Yeah.
All right. That's coming up in just a minute. We got so much fun coming up throughout the show today. Florida Man Friday. Is it Name That Tune today or Name That Tune today? Also, Name That Movie coming up. Not movie. Golly. Stupid Silly Stat coming up in a little while. Florida Man Friday, the Friday mix that we normally do. 91 degrees for your high today. Overnight low around 70. 90 on Saturday. And then around 95 on Sunday. 91 on Monday. 91 on Tuesday. There's really no rain in the forecast at all, except a slight 20% chance of a storm on Monday. Otherwise, we are dry and hot over the next several days as a high-pressure area sets in around the Tennessee region. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. The heat doesn't bother the bugs. In fact, I think it turns it into mating season for bugs when it gets hot like this. And they get worse. Call Patent Pest Control today. There's no contract obligations. You don't have to live. Once you live in a pest-free zone, like you think, oh, it's not that bad. There's just a few bugs here and there. And I get it. You deal with them. I'll put out this trap. But once you get them gone completely, you won't go back. Call Patent Pest Control. 931-247-0781.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told you how to solve these?
I'm talking about
Yeah. It sure is hot out there. Yeah, the dusty part is what gets the roof flu will get people. They'll be sucking in. It's not as bad now that they've paved those roads. You know, before those roads were paved, remember the dust from that, they had to go through the spray down them gravel roads all the time, trying to keep the gravel dust down or whatever. Mm-hmm. Now they paved all those. That part's not as bad. I mean, it's still going to be dusty out there because you're in a field, but I feel like it's not as bad as it used to be. Murdoch and McMinnville Country Club is leaving. I may open up my business there next month. Are they closing over there?
I thought they just
opened that. They opened another one in another place. Was it Marshall County or Trey may know, where they just opened another one, but I didn't know they were going to close that one. I hadn't heard that.
I didn't either.
You can open up, JC. Let me know. We'll get you some advertising rates.
What kind of food?
He said business. I guess he means restaurant. Now, where is that Biden video? He just wandered off. The Prime Minister of Italy had to go get him. I know there was somebody over there, but he was the only one doing that. I thought about wearing a Trump 2024 shirt out to Bonnaroo just to see what would happen. Just to see. I'm not saying that's who I'm voting for. I just wanted to see what would happen. I got to remain neutral here. The FCC might come take my radio station away from me. Okay, yeah, I can get this up. Thank you, Holly. We'll do that probably during the news break or something later. I've got other things to do, but he said his menu is 8 pages long.
Oh. What kind of cuisine is it?
Yeah, what kind of food?
Is it?
Holly likes it. We're not far from. We don't live far from there, so we could just ease on over. I mean, we're close to Bosky's, so we go there quite a bit. Dr. Carmine said Brooke won't let me wear my, quote, not to brag, but I've been the same gender since birth shirt to Bonnaroo. I think you should. You wear that, and I'll get a Trump 2024 shirt, and we'll go out there, and we'll just see if we survive. I mean, everybody out there is pretty nice, but if you showed up like that, I wonder if they would continue to be nice. Like, I feel like you would get approached. Do you feel like you would get approached and somebody would say something? I'd probably get arrested for inciting insurrection or something out there. Y'all, when the security guard asked me if I had any guns, I struggled with the answer.
That's
what we're talking about next.
Yeah, stop.
What we not?
You keep trying to like just. Sometimes you gotta let the story breathe.
I'm gonna. Well, we're gonna talk about it in a minute. I'm gonna tell the whole story. We're about to come back.
Firm.net.
Local news, sports, and community events are available 24/7 at thunder1320.com.
Back on the Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. We talk a lot about the non-surgical options, the M-Cell treatments, the M-Sculpt treatments, things that you can have done in office, but there are surgical options as well, including breast augmentations, tummy tucks, and laser liposuctions. Dr. Van Winkle can help. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Holly?
Yeah?
Oops, sorry. I say that, and then I don't have your mic on. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Morning show here until 8:30, Monday through Friday. Okay. So you can watch the show on the Carmine Family Dental cameras, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. And you can listen on the radio, AM 1320, FM 1079, FM 1067, and worldwide on the Manchester Go app. If we're ever not here, it's a best of edition like Monday's going to be. You can listen, but there won't be any video for the day. But you can listen for sure. We'll still be going 6:30 until 8:30. So we went to Bonnaroo yesterday, first day. Took the kids out there, and you wanted to spend this segment talking about that experience a little bit and how that went.
Yeah, we said earlier in the show that we've not taken the kids out there to like watch concerts. We took them in and kind of showed them and was like, look, this is a fountain. Look, this is what it looks like out here. You know, let's get some spicy pie and then
they still haven't seen it all.
And we took it. We took
them
them
to the campgrounds.
That was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So this was their first time to like have their own wristband and go in and we all meet at the rec center to get in my vehicle to go in together. And we get on the interstate headed down to is it the 114? The Walmart exit?
I'm not going to answer that. You've lived here long enough to know where the exits are.
I think it might be the 114.
It is.
And we get it, and the boy was like, "Oh, I forgot my bracelet. It's in the car." So
he didn't put it on when we picked it up because he wanted his mama to put it on because he was afraid he'd put it on too tight.
That. Don't say it like that.
He said, "I'm afraid I put it on too tight. I want my mom to do it."
All that to me says is that I trust my mom's decision making.
Yeah.
He wanted to put it on where it was tight enough to stay, but loose enough where he could pull it off if he wanted to.
Yeah. Tricky.
Anyway, so we had to go back and get it, and by the time we get there, every year we go through security, it's different every year. So, when Josh and I first started going, they didn't look at anything. They didn't search our cars. They didn't search our
back before Live
body.
Nation bought it. We went in the back way.
Now we're going through metal detectors,
No.
and they got the drug or bomb sniffing dogs, and they give you the pat down, and
Well, they didn't pat me down.
oh, well, that guy patted me
Oh,
down.
I bet he did. I bet he needed to check for weapons.
So I'm standing there. They make you get out of the car. They go through all your bags.
Seem to have a lot in the trunk back here, ma'am.
And the guy with the dog comes over to let the dog sniff, and he goes, "You got any guns in the car?" He's talking to Josh. "You got any guns in the car?" Josh goes, "Huh?"
I said,
Josh goes, no.
I said, look, I thought we were done. So we pulled over, and I knew the routine that we were probably going to go through. Jumped out, and I said, they're going to look at the car. So y'all get out, and we get out, and we go. The one thing that is new this year that I like, at least for the entrance that we go through, is they went ahead and have us go through a little metal detector right there while they were searching our car, which was great because before they would do it at the
another
entrance,
stop,
and that was get backed up. So we're already out of the car. Let's do this now. So while we're doing that, we get down there. Okay, y'all are good. Well, I go run the car to get back in and leave, and there's a dog in the car, just sniffing around. And I was like, okay, well, they're still searching. And then the dog gets down. I'm like, oh, it's time to go. And then that guy was like, "You got any guns in here?"
Guns?
No.
Josh.
And then I was like, "Why?"
Josh answered it like he was questioning himself. Like he thought, "Wait,
Maybe.
did I take all of the guns out of the car before I left the house?" Josh.
The guy's face, I could see his face.
He turned around and said, "Are you sure?"
No, he didn't say it like that. I could see his face, and he was fine. I could tell. I think he knew that I was surprised by the question.
You think so?
Yeah, because I was like, no.
He was like, "Are you sure?"
He said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "No."
Why? And Gracie, she was going, "Why did you do that? Why did you say that?"
I said, "No."
So I had to like get things back on track. Like that's what I feel like I have to do around Josh. Like when he's rude or something.
I wasn't being rude.
You weren't being rude, but you were being weird. I have to be like, "Oh, he's just kidding." And I was like, these are the only guns.
She flexed.
I flexed, and I was like, "These are the only guns we got in the car, sir." He said, "Good guns."
I don't do well when questioned. I didn't. I'm completely innocent, but if you accuse me of something, I will smile awkwardly, and you'll think I'm guilty because I can't. Like I don't know what's wrong with me.
He said this out loud a couple of times, so he thinks that I believe that.
Huh?
I think you do that. So when I do question you and you are lying and you look like you're lying, you'd be like, "No, Holly."
No, there's something medically wrong with me. I need a doctor to call in.
I don't doubt that.
So I don't know. I remember when we coached, when I was coaching baseball, we had a kid who would do that when you got onto him. Like if you got onto him about something, he would smile. And
did it make you mad?
The other coaches, it made them mad. And I was like, no. I know what he's doing. He can't help it. Y'all leave him alone. Because I noticed that about him for a while. I was like, when you get onto him or when he does something wrong, and you're like, "Why did you do that?" He'll smile, and it's just because he's uncomfortable. And that's what happens to me when like, "You got any guns?" I'm like, "I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
I
guess you'll find out. Why did you do that?
I don't know,
dude.
I don't know. I get uncomfortable. Let's say if the police ever ask me any questions, I'm like, I'm not going to do well with that. So my default is going to be, I need an attorney. And then they're probably going to think I'm even more guilty, but it's because I don't need to speak for myself.
Yeah. So we get out there, and I will say they did have the path for pedestrian
well marked this time.
Yeah.
Although Holly went to march right off of it. We're going out through there because we talked about it yesterday, and we're going out through there. And Holly didn't bring her glasses. She can't see anything at all.
Look, I have them. They're here, and
She didn't have them yesterday.
But I read a lot of. I can't see my phone if my glasses are on.
So anyway, I don't care why. You knew where we were going, and she didn't have them on. So we go out there, and she's leading the way, and I'm having to go slow with the girl because she's worked out legs 2 days ago, and she cannot walk. She's walking stiff-legged, like the knees don't even bend. I'm like, you're going to have to toughen up. We got a lot of walking to do out here. And so I'm dragging slower and slower. She's going to the point where she's almost, not even walking anymore. And I look ahead, and there's Holly and the boy, and about to go right past the sign that says no pedestrian traffic on this roadway. Just walking right past, they're right next to it. I wanted to take a picture with a sign next to it that said pedestrian traffic this way. And
I was having a conversation.
I said, Holly, get that away. But they have made it easier to have that marked off. But Holly couldn't see anything last night. She missed out on a lot of the sights.
It really irritated me.
And what irritated me when we're like, the kids are like, okay, we want to eat. They want to try out some spicy pie. I told them that's good, so we're going to go get some pizza. And she's like, and I start walking towards that spicy pie. And Holly goes, it's this way, isn't it? And I'm like, what do you know? I can see it. It's over there. And she's like, no, it's over here. I'm like, her who just a minute ago was, which exit is it over there? Is it 114 that you get off of to go to Bond? Like, it doesn't know where she even lives. And we go to Bonnaroo once a year.
That's not true. That's not true. I can get where I need to go. I can remember where places are. I just can't always tell you the name of the street. Like I can remember where I ate roadie rolls at last year.
Yeah, I didn't even see the food trucks, but we didn't go over there and look super hard. But they wanted to eat. We were going to get some food, and that was all fine and good. But then Holly's like, no, there's some pizza over here. And I was like, oh, that's the VIP lounge. They probably got better pizza than we're about to get, but we're not going over there.
The pizza we had was pretty good.
The Pizza Hut was great.
I wanted
They don't charge $50 a piece.
For pizza?
Yeah, Tracy said spicy pie is overrated. It's good, but it's not $50 a pizza good. Or maybe for a whole pizza, yeah. But we just get, one slice of that's good.
I couldn't finish one slice.
If we got 4 slices and a lemonade for like $42, although I don't think he charged me for the lemonade. But I told him 2 times to get a lemonade.
Well, score for us.
Yeah, whatever. But
that never happens.
No. That's probably about right. $8 a piece. Plus the lemonade is probably about right. No, I thought the pizza was fine. We'll try something different today. I want to try something different.
Some of my finest work right there. Hattie B's. Have you heard of Hattie B's?
I don't think I've been there.
It's in Nashville, and the time what?
Shannon Frame said, "Were you with Kane Brown that time he had to call 911? He got lost on his own property."
There's a Hattie B's hot chicken in Nashville.
Oh yes.
And there is the time that I was there, I wasn't eating at Hattie B's. I was going to another restaurant, but there was a line out of Hattie B's.
Do they have a food truck here?
They had a booth.
Oh, they got a booth. Okay.
Yeah, they had a booth. Hattie B's hot chicken.
Is that in Centerview?
Yeah, it's not the main stage. Is it the Witch stage, the next big one?
Okay, it's over there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna go try that out.
And it says they have a bright neon sign that says, "I'm gonna try to say it without messing up. Flock around and find out."
Nice. Well, I plan on going over there to flock around and find it because I like hot chicken.
We got some Prince's. What was that?
It was Nashville Hot Chicken. They had a food truck it's been a few years ago.
Hottest chicken I ever ate in my life.
It was in the campgrounds. Like, we don't go out to the campgrounds much. We certainly didn't go out there then as much because we carried around a lot of bags, and they give us a hard time about bringing them back into Centerview, even though we could bring them in the back way. So I didn't like to go out there. But we went out there that year just to get that hot chicken because we knew there was a truck out there. And once you get out in the campgrounds, there's a lot of walking. So we get it. And Holly, It's 90 degrees, and it's burning as soon as it touches your lips. It's just burning your mouth. Like it touches around the outside of your mouth. It's burning. I mean, it's good, but it's hot, and I'm like, I'm going to choke this down. Look over, and Holly's takes 2 bites. She's like, I can't eat this. It's too hot.
I had ate a couple of bites and drank all my lemonade, and there was no way that I was going to pay for another lemonade.
I know.
So I couldn't eat the chicken. I couldn't eat it without.
So here I am. I'm like, well, I paid $15 for this plate of chicken, so give it here. So I'm eating both things of chicken because at that time I'm like, well, I'm not going to waste this.
We're just
this
letting
food.
our ice melt in our lemonade so we could have water.
I know. And they knew they got you because they knew one lemonade wouldn't do it. I had to go get another lemonade to choke down. So I had to pay for a whole nother lemonade. But tell me how much financial sense that makes. I wasn't going to waste that chicken. So I ate it. But then I had to pay $10 more for another lemonade so I could eat that
Way
chicken.
to not waste money.
I don't know what it is about me.
That was the hottest chicken I have. And I have put hot sauce on my chicken since I was probably since I worked at KFC. And they gave packets of hot sauce, and I'm like, let's try this. And chicken and hot sauce, I love it.
It's a different level. There was nothing you could do out there for it. There was nothing. There was no bread to get your hands on. There was nothing.
That wasn't Texas Pete on there, you know.
It wasn't Louisiana brand. A little hotter than Tabasco. I don't know what they had on that chicken, but anyways, maybe we'll try that out today. We got Post Malone tonight.
Is that tonight?
That is tonight.
We need to go home and take a little napsy.
We're supposed to go, and we told the kids we would go. I don't know if
the girl one surprised me with her. I thought she would be more jacked to be out there. I thought the boy one would be more like
more reserved.
It's okay, but he was like, "This is awesome."
He was having a big time.
He was dancing, and of course, the scenery for him was fine.
Yeah, he had a lot of views.
And the girl one was very just. Do these people not have any respect for themselves? She was very just like, I cannot believe these people.
Yeah.
Put some pants on. She was very just not having it.
Yeah.
I said, you just got to learn to quit worrying about other people.
Yeah.
Just quit worrying about them.
That's not your thing. Don't do it then.
Yeah.
She was having a hard time with that. Most of the night. So I don't know how she's going to do for the weekend.
And someone would walk by and she would have a disgusted look on her face. I said, hey, stop. You can't.
Well, she kept going, why are they staring at me? I'm like, probably because you're staring at them.
Mugging everybody.
Yeah, she was having a
hard time radiating positivity.
And she was not radiating positivity at all. She enjoyed the food. She liked that part. And she was
oozing judgment.
A lot of it. Then I said, I call them Little Miss No Pants.
Little Miss, they were everywhere.
And there was a lot of that. I mean, I don't have a problem with it, particularly. Sometimes maybe, but people. I was like, look, they just don't. They're just out here having a good time. Just
as long as they're not up on me or
a lot of it's not
interfering with what I'm doing. I'll look away. I don't care.
And a lot of it's not much different, honestly, than what you're going to see at the beach. I said a lot of it. I said a lot of it, Holly. I don't think you
remember how many cheeks we saw.
Not
just the bottoms of them, just whole cheeks.
See a lot of cheeks at the beach now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's everywhere. I'm just saying it's not really a lot different. I said it's different, and there's more, and sometimes quite a bit more. It's not like it's not like it's not like the beach is a Church of Christ Sunday crowd, and then you're stepping out there into that. It's not a huge swing.
Okay, well,
in my mind, I don't know.
I didn't have my glasses on.
Yeah,
last night.
What do I even
see
know? Anything?
Everybody looked naked.
In Holly's mind, nobody had any clothes on at all, and I guess she was going off of the girl one's narrative. And man, it must be bad this year. It was just her first go of it. We'll see how tonight goes. Post Malone doesn't start till 11. You think we can make it till then?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
I'm worried about it. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. We crossed the top of the hour. Let's get a look at the obituaries. When we come back, we got Name That Tune. That's coming up next on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Chance to win prizes. Happy Friday.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios. This is Thunder Radio.
Your hometown radio station.
Radio station.
Trey says some cheeks were in need of a little coverage. I agree. Some cheeks, I don't know how you would cover. I look like the most dad person ever out there. I got on my basic swim trunks with my basic long sleeve sun shirt and a floppy hat. Like I look like a dad going to the beach. I don't have any Bonnaroo clothes. I don't care. Me and the boy, I'm pretty much matched. We didn't plan it. We showed up to pick him up, and there he is with a long sleeve sun shirt on and some swim trunks.
It was funny because on the way back to the car, he was like, yeah, I did a good job picking out my outfit. He's like, this was a good call, especially the headband.
I know. He wore a headband, and he was pumped about it.
He loves headbands. I may go get him a bandana. He has one from last year. He should have wore it. My little Ninja Turtle.
JC said the Talladega infield is crazy on a Saturday night. I've never been to Talladega. I wonder if they caught any more fish.
Mm-hmm.
Chloe looks like a little fisherman. She's got her boots on and her Bass Pro Shop hat.
So gracious, she should wear more hats.
I've told her that before. She does not like that idea. JC said fist bump, Holly.
What'd I say?
I think maybe his son usually wants a fist bump. Leslie said, if I don't get a nap today, I'm going to be in trouble at Rue. Statement of old people going to Rue, me included. I know I want to go tonight, but it's like, one night, either tonight or tomorrow, is going to be my harder partier night. I can't do both. Like I can go
Who
both.
plays tomorrow night?
Huh?
Who plays tomorrow night?
Chili Peppers tomorrow night.
But they're kind of early.
I mean, 10 or 10:30.
Oh, that's not early.
They're earlier than Post Malone. It's at 11. I remember when the headliner would start right as the sun was going down. Tom Petty be hitting the stage at 8:30. This is the way to do it.
That's nice.
Yes, oh yes. And they play a longer set, more of a full. Now it's turned into these short hour and 20-minute sets. And,
today to get our great rates and terms. We are your local banking solution. Coffee County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Studies show that 9 out of 10 Manchester residents listen to the Thunder Radio Morning Show. The 10th guy? He doesn't even have a radio. Thunder Radio.
glad to have you with us. Happy Friday to you, everybody. Bonnaroo Friday. This is, I don't know, a lot of people probably running on low sleep. I'm just proud we got up and came into the show today. I mean, we didn't go to sleep till 9:45 last night, yo. I don't know how. We act like we were out there. You know, we barely made it, but to be fair.
It's later than that.
Yeah, no, it was about right. We were at 9:45, 10 o'clock, we were asleep.
Felt later.
No. I'd say about 10 o'clock for me because I reached over and checked my phone and it was 10. And you were already asleep. We're just lucky we're still here. And there's no show tomorrow. All right. Morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Talk to him about M-Sculpt Neo. Maybe you're out at Bonnaroo and you just don't like the way the body looks. Maybe you want to tighten it up a little bit. He can work on those abs, the bicep, the booty, all in office treatments. drvanwinkle.com, 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester. All right. Name that tune coming up. But what's for lunch at Prater's Barbecue?
Today, they've got Cajun catfish or fried catfish, smoked pulled pork, smoked pork chops, mashed potatoes, baked beans, broccoli and cheese, mac and cheese, pasta salad, coleslaw, and side salad. Get your choice of a meat, 2 sides, a drink, and bread, all for just $9.99. Find Prater's at 620 Woodbury Highway.
All right, let's play games, Holly. How can people win today, and what are we playing?
All right, we're playing Name That Tune. Josh is going to play a little snippet of a song. You see if you can figure it out. I need the exact right name of the song and artist for a chance to win. What, Josh? What are we?
Thunder Radio swag today. Got Thunder Radio t-shirt up for grabs here.
Okay.
All right, Thunder Radio t-shirt, 728-1320. Let's put the number up on the screen for the viewers this morning. It's themey. What is that song? 728-1320 or 728-3526 to get through on the Bid Loman Connect hotlines on this Friday morning. And give me the exact right name of that song. Song and the artist, by the way. Morning show.
It's Sunflower, but I don't know the artist.
Oh,
you don't know the
no.
artist. Do you know who's playing at Bonnaroo tonight?
No.
Oh, call back. I was trying to help. Call back. Try again.
We're going to leave him alone with his thoughts.
Yeah, maybe he can
Post something about it later.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Morning show.
Sunflower by Post Malone.
It is Sunflower by Post Malone. Good job. What's your name?
Paige.
Paige.
Good job,
Oh,
Paige.
good job, Paige.
Do you
Thanks
like Posty?
Kinda.
Kinda?
Kinda.
Okay.
All right, Paige. Well, come on by. Get yourself a Thunder Radio shirt at the studios, okay? 1030 Oakdale Street. Thanks for playing. Okay, bye. I don't know if they're there anymore. They're gone. Paige can pick up her shirt here on the.
You're the sunflower. I think your love would be too much.
I sent Post Malone's representatives an email. I was like, hey, if PM wants to hook up with the morning show, we got some room for him.
We'll squeeze him in.
They didn't respond.
Oh, okay.
I really did send them an email.
You did?
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah. But
Well, all you can do is try.
I said, hey, morning show in Manchester, kind of a big deal.
Let me look out here. Nope, nobody out there.
Yeah. I was like, we usually require live interviews, but for him, we'll do a pre-recorded thing on his schedule. Just contact our people. Nothing.
Nothing?
I didn't
I'm
get.
surprised.
I didn't even get a no thanks. Nothing.
Well,
But just say I know I tried because I was gonna be like, hey, so tell me about Morgan Wallen. Do you got his number?
oh man.
Do you think Morgan Wallen shows up to play with him tonight?
Pull the fangirl sound up.
Oh,
This is if we're out there watching Post Malone and Morgan Wallen comes on stage, this is a actual audio of what Josh. That's gonna be Josh.
yeah, probably. No, I would not. I just saw him at
No.
a concert a month ago.
You would be so jacked if Morgan
I would be
Wallen
excited, sure.
come on stage. I would be happy for you. I think it would be cool, but for you, I think it would be I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if that'll
Not
happen or not.
life-changing,
I just
but-
know that Post Malone showed up at, I think it was Stagecoach, and sang with Wallen there. They played their new song.
It's time for him to
And I'm
repay
like,
the favor.
could he show up and play with Post Malone at Bonnaroo? I mean, he doesn't have any concerts. within the past week. He's not had
not
one.
far.
And he doesn't have another one for another week. So I'm like, he could be in town. By in town, I mean in Nashville.
Oh.
JC just said, if Morgan shows up, Josh going to give away free shirts to everybody. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I'm not getting my hopes up. But if it happens, it happens. It'd be cool if any of those collabs that he's doing show up. Blake Shelton or Luke Combs or any of those.
Ooh.
But it may not be any of that. It may just be a straight set.
I
And then you
love
get
it
this-
when they bring guests on.
They used to be so much of that out there. So much.
They would play together.
Oh, I know. They go different stages.
stages.
The one year I was real disappointed was when Lil Wayne and Eminem were both there and didn't do anything together.
Yeah.
Like they have songs together and they didn't, like they were
Y'all
both
couldn't-
there back-to-back nights and they didn't have any conflicts. And Eminem was there early because we saw him sound check that year.
Yeah. The
which
day
is rare.
before.
He sound checked on Thursday, and that's not the main headliner doesn't always do that, but we actually got to see that or heard it and walked over there, and security wouldn't let me over there, but I could see what was happening, which was kind of neat. And then Lil Wayne played the next, so I know he was in town. I'm like,
Yeah.
why didn't y'all do something together?
They might have done something together, but just nothing we got to see.
Pre-show, pre-game together, you know. Congratulations to Paige, winner on Name That Tune. It was Post Malone, Sunflower. We got more games coming up. Stupid Silly Stat is one of our better ones. That's coming up in just a minute. Chance to win prizes. We have the Friday mix in a little while, which is always fun. Get everybody up and moving on a Friday morning. We've got Florida Man Friday. We got birthdays. Anything else? I'm sure there's something else. Oh yeah, we're gonna look at Joe Biden over here on the videos. Wander around. We'll probably do this during the break actually, because we got a long break here. News break coming up right here. Don't forget Prater's today for your lunch. 11 until 2, $9.99, meat 2, plus your drink. It's all included right there at 620 Woodbury Highway. Get on by and see our friends at Prater's Barbecue. All right. Thunder Radio Morning Show here till 8:30.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This local news update is brought to you by Spring Street Market, 801 South Spring Street in Manchester.
All right. Let's see. Where are you going?
Mind your own business.
All right. Let's see if we can get up this video of the president wandering around. Here he goes. Look, everybody else is watching this one skydiver who's landed. No, I don't even know what's happening. Neither does he. Look how uncomfortable everybody. I think that's the Prime Minister of Italy, I think, who it was, went to get in. Like, there's another guy over there. But watch him put on these sunglasses. It's like he's in slow motion. It's as fast as he goes. Look at him. Looks like an edible just kicked in. Holly leaves because she don't want to talk politics. Or maybe he's over here talking to this other one, but slow. Ain't that what it looked like? Like an edible just hit? Like he had one about an hour ago?
Last 20 years.
Holly's left again. She says to go to the bathroom, but she's not even in here. She left the building. Oh, good. She came back. Glad you made it.
I wish these weren't so fat.
The girl went yesterday on the way to the cars. Hounded me about how she's going to lose weight. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with you. So I sent her a calorie-based diet. I was like, just because she kept telling me, she's like, well, I don't eat bad. And I was like, no, you eat like a trucker. And she's like, no, it's not that bad. I was like, I tell you what, don't even worry about dieting. I said, why don't you just take your notes app on your phone and put down every single thing you eat during the day and put the calories next to it. And I was like, if it says cereal is 1 cup for a serving, you just do a cup. Or if you want to do more than that, that's fine. But put 2 or 3 cups in and write down all those calories, and let's see where you're at the end of the day. Let's just see.
Who decides these servings? Because 1 cup of cereal is not a serving.
So we'll see if she actually does that. Have you seen this picture of this cop with the taser and this guy doing the backflip?
So I watched the actual video when it happened. Yeah. Like that next day, I saw the video, and then I saw the still images.
The still image, that's my favorite one. Like, kudos to the photographers for shooting this.
I joined this group. It's a sports photographers group on Facebook, and they'll post these amazing sports photos, and then in the comments they'll tell what they used and what setting they put it on. I'm like, that's really nice for like those of us who don't know how to do all that.
Have me set it for them.
Just make it work. I felt like my pictures last year were not. I've done better. I'm gonna do better this year.
Okay.
I was off my game.
2023, 2024 was not her best work, she's saying.
It was not my best. Definitely not my best videos.
Better than any videos I took.
Sometimes I feel like I'm spread thin because I don't want to miss a picture, but then also I don't want to miss a video.
Life 360 says the girl one is riding a bicycle in the middle of a pond.
Yeah.
That seems accurate. Is she on a boat? Is there a boat there?
I hope not.
I just worry about her sometimes.
I'm gonna call her.
Now, so she's walking. And she got off of her boat.
Mama said this is you if Morgan Wallen shows up.
That's not. Why are y'all over exaggerating? $56.
Surely she would, if there was a boat, she would ask.
Yeah, probably.
Holly is the planner, the brains, and the looks. She just needs Josh to push all the fancy buttons.
The snowflake button makes it cold, cold, cold. Set temperature makes it hold, hold, hold.
This is the morning show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio morning show. The debate on whether Wallen shows up tonight continues over on Facebook. Leslie said, I'm screaming like a little girl if Wallen shows up. I'm feeling it might happen. I don't want to get my hopes up and then be disappointed.
Josh will be so bummed.
I know, and that's why, Post Malone may go out there and put on a great show. And then I don't want to be like, well, I was expecting this, and so I don't like it anymore. That's not fair.
Yeah.
I mean, if he shows up, great. Maybe unrealistic expectations, I don't feel like it's that unrealistic, though. If it doesn't happen, I'm going to lose it.
Oh, Mama said there's no boat there.
Good. We were during the break. we were during the break. Our girl one is out fishing this morning, and her life 360 showed that she was on a bike
in the middle
of the pond, and I'm like, well, that seems hard to do. So I was like, well, maybe is there a boat there? Is she out in the middle of the water?
I don't feel like she would mess with no boat.
I wouldn't think so, but you'd be surprised by some of the things that the kids do sometimes. All right, we've got more games to play. Joke of the day,
yeah. The boy one told me one last night, and I can't remember it. I can't remember the joke. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
Can you tell it?
I will tell it, even though I don't think it was a very good joke.
The one that I thought was funny?
The DJ?
Okay, I remember now. I'll tell it.
Oh, she's going to mess this up.
What did the DJ name his son? What did the DJ name his son?
What's that, Holly?
Eric.
It's pretty good.
I thought you said you didn't think it was that good.
You told it good.
Eric?
You told it good. Good job, Holly.
Dr. Carmine sent one too.
Oh.
It says, let me do it better. Blah. Hey Josh, I invented a thought-controlled air freshener.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It makes sense when you think about it.
Oh man. People listen to the show, huh?
Catch me all week.
Now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Kim, did you bring your statistics?
Remember when the comedy tent was the thing out of Bonnaroo?
I liked that.
You could be in there telling your jokes.
That could be me.
Could be, but it's gone. Thunder Radio Stupid Silly Stat brought to you by our friends at Freedom Automotive. They got good deals on tires right now. I was talking to them yesterday, actually, about getting some tires priced out for my truck. You can do the same thing as well. 4 tires installed, and you're going to be entered for a chance to win a 65-inch Roku TV at Freedom Automotive. Get on by and see them at 515 Hillsborough Boulevard, right in front of College Street Elementary. They're locally owned and operated. They can take care of all of your other automotive needs as well. That's Freedom Automotive. Holly?
56% of people polled said that insects are the top thing keeping them from spending time in nature. What is the number 2 thing holding people back? So 56% of people polled said that insects are the top thing keeping them from spending time in nature. What is the number 2 thing that's holding them back?
728-1320 to take your guesses. I'd be good if I had the answer. What's so funny?
I'll tell you at the end of the stat.
Okay. 728-1320 to take your guesses on the Bid Low Connect hotlines. I got 2 tickets today to Beach Bend Park. 2 tickets to Beach Bend Park today. If you get the right answer. Wrong answers, get to call back and try again. Morning show.
Is it snakes?
Snakes. Good guess.
Good guess. Not it. I guess it's not it. I don't even know the answer.
Why are you being
I don't even know the answer to today's game.
why are you being bratty? You got it.
56% of people polled said that insects are the top thing keeping them from spending time in nature. What's the number 2 thing holding them back? Brad said laziness. Morning show.
Morning, Josh. I say Callie gave the hint, not having a place to go number 2.
Whoa, got it.
Yes, I started to giggle.
Really?
That is the right answer.
I started to giggle because it says the number 2 thing is holding them back. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's literally the answer.
Yeah, the answer is not being near a bathroom. Who is this? Is this Jerry?
Yeah, it is.
I thought that's what it sounded like.
Hi,
Like that.
Hollywood.
Yes. Say hi back, Holly. Be polite.
Jerry, I'm gonna wear that Piggly Wiggly top you gave me. I'm gonna wear that out to Bonnaroo this weekend.
I don't blame you. It'd be a good place to wear it.
Yep.
Nobody knows you.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks for playing.
All right. See you later.
Thanks. 2
See
tickets
ya.
to Beach Bend Park. You can pick them up. People are sending in jokes.
Let's read them.
What do you call an alligator in a vest?
Wait, an investigator.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I'm really good at these jokes, Josh.
You're supposed to not say it.
No, it feels good to guess it. It feels good.
You're supposed to just let me
I think
tell
I've
the
seen
jokes.
that one before.
Probably. People probably see the ones that you tell too.
Sorry, I ruined it.
Sorry, Brandon. She's not very fun.
Send another one, Brandon. I'll do better. Because I can't do much worse.
Morning show.
I got a question. I'm a local person that lives here, and I asked a question about Bonnaroo. If you go buy a ticket on their website, where do you go pick it up at? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, I do have an idea. You're going to pick that up at the high school. That's their box office.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
that's what I want to know. I've been trying to message them, but I can't ever get them to message me back. So I thought I'd call y'all.
Well, yeah, we'll take care of you. We know everything. So yeah, going up there to the high school, that's the box office. There'll be signs up there that direct you where to go.
Cool, thank you. And do I just buy the ticket online, or do I buy it there?
No, buy it online. Go to Bonnaroo.com and purchase it there.
Okay, and then it'll tell me to proceed there. Or
well, I don't know what it'll. I don't know what it'll tell you exactly, but once you buy it, they'll have that information up there for you.
Okay, and I can see the radio station from my house.
Oh, cool! So
I'm waving.
So you live nearby? We're waving at you right now. Wave back.
I live on Century, at the end of Century Street.
Oh, okay, all right, around the end of Century. You're right up the street there. All right, I go down that road all the time. It's very narrow.
Yeah, been there for 35 or 36 years.
All right, I'm probably the one speeding. Just don't yell at me.
Yeah, you have a good one, sir. Thank you.
You too. Bye-bye. Well, and next year, if you'll buy a little earlier, he can buy from us, and then we can get him a discount. But, I had a guy yesterday call wanting to buy tickets, and our ticket sale ended on Wednesday, so I couldn't sell him any, but I was trying to explain to him he could go through Bonnaroo. He just wanted a one-day pass, and they're selling one-day passes, so I was telling him how to go through Bonnaroo to buy his tickets. And he's like, well, where do I pick him up? I told him it's in the high school, and he's like, well, where's that? I was like, well, you said you live here? He said, yeah. I said, it's Coffee County High School. And he said, okay. Where is that?
It's like people don't have.
And I said, well, how long you lived here? He said, I've been here 2 or 3 years. And I'm like, okay. I said, well, it's that big school on the left if you're headed towards Tullahoma. He goes, oh, that's a high school? I didn't know that. And I'm like, well, it's got a big sign out front that says Coffee County High School. But it's a reminder to me, because in marketing, you get frustrated at people, they don't know, or nobody told me. People just don't pay attention. It's just, they're in their own world. But, some people pay more attention than others. Like, I would notice that. We go on a trip, and I'm like, oh, look, that's a nice high school there. Now look at that football field. Like, I'm looking at those things.
Josh notices everything.
And other people just don't.
I don't.
Yeah. And I'm like, if he just moved here like 2-3 months ago, I could get that. You're trying to.
I like it that you were giving him, an interrogation. Well, how long you been here? Just to find out.
Well, I wanted to know if he should know. I'm like, well, you should know. And that's all I should have said. That's all old me would have said. Well, you ought to know by now. And hung up the phone. But I'm nicer now.
Alanis Morissette style. You ought to know. Just repeating that in the phone till he hangs up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know how
I'm
you
doing my own thing over here today.
Go that long without at least knowing where the school is.
Maybe he just ain't got no reason to go up that way.
Yeah. Well, now he knows. So Dana said it's that Diva detergent that's making Josh happier and nice. It is. Speaking of, about time for our sheets to get another wash.
It does smell good.
It does. Anything else here? Jessica said nicer, but no less condescending. Yes. You can have one, okay? I'm only quitting one thing at a time.
So condescending.
Morgan Wallen. Yeah, wash the sheets after Bonnaroo. That's probably a good call, Dana. In and out of Bonnaroo's is going to be a problem. I'm having a little bit of a throat problem this morning.
Oh, no, you are.
You may have to host Swap and Shop.
I'm good at it. I'm really good at it. That's where I shine. So I do some of my best work on Swap and Shop.
73 degrees outside the Thunder Studios right now. Going to hit a high of about 91, 92 today. It's going to be very hot. So stay hydrated. Keep that in mind if you have to be out and about. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique in downtown Manchester, right there in the Woodland Shopping Plaza. Drove by yesterday. They were having a sidewalk sale. They always have something going on. Always deals at Wisteria Hill. 205 South Woodland Street. Follow them on Facebook. They do a really good job of posting their new stuff. Wisteria Hill Boutique. If you're not a Facebook person, if you got access to a web browser, you can visit their website, wisteriahillonline.com. They're at 205 South Woodland Street in Manchester. It's Friday. That means it's time for the Friday Mix. We got Florida Man Friday when we come back. Going to be all kinds of dancing and moving. Get everybody moving early in the day for this Friday. Morning show here till 8:30. I do like this little song.
Huh?
I do like this little song. Oh, is she dropping off? It must be done fishing. Oh, that's right. Tennessee plays Omaha today. Plays in the College World Series today. I forgot. They probably won't win it. That's my thoughts. Battered Vol syndrome. Don't expect anything out of them. I've carried battered Vol syndrome into the rest of my life, and it's worked out good for me. Lower expectations. It's great. And it said something like we need to have a fundraiser to buy all these grumpy people on the Manchester Forum some Diva detergent. You could, but they bitch about it.
Josh.
Well, they would. That's what they do. I don't like it. It smells too good.
They complain about the price.
You buy it for them. That's what I'm going to do for somebody at Christmas. Somebody that's real good to us. I'm going to get them a thing of Diva detergent. That's going to be their present. Here. Take this. Now, we need to talk to them about getting on retainer. And we start doing a little marketing for them. Because I could probably get people hooked on that.
Well, Leslie sent us a recommendation for some good sheets. And that may be what you're getting for Father's Day. Because she says they are the best.
Your sister said, me, you can get your own Diva detergent. How about that?
Oh, she's saying
she wants to be the person
who
receives the Diva detergent as a gift. I'm like, well, you just buy your own.
Buy my little hand. On your mark.
Yeah, those sheets did look comfy. What we got coming up? Florida Man Friday. I saw this. The lady wanting a powerhouse attorney for her divorce cracked me up. She was quoted $6,500 with a minor child, and she said she's open to donations. I saw that.
What is it?
She was on there saying, I need a powerhouse attorney I need a powerhouse divorce attorney. I got as a 2-month-old, I think, and I mean, I don't want to be, people are dealing with their own things, but then she's like, but I need one that doesn't cost $6,500. I'm like, I don't know if you're going to find one less expensive than $6,500 if you're dealing with custody.
And a powerhouse.
You're not going to get a powerhouse attorney without a powerhouse budget. Like
Yeah.
You're going to get what you pay for it. I mean, you might find a little bargain here or there.
Can I get one of them pro bono situations?
I mean, you might can get somebody that is a little bit of a bargain, but I don't think you can get any better than that. I mean, I could represent you. No?
They're buying their attorney on Temu.
You got a team.
That's a Shein attorney.
And he said, I told her I paid $43,000 12 years ago when I got mine. You know, I mean, like, it's like, attorneys ain't cheap. Why do you think we're still married? None of my budget. I ain't paying for that. we had to have an attorney for
Put this up with an attorney.
our non-compete with the Lakeway when we bought the station. And well, that was a fun little time in our lives. I was riding around listening to Tom Petty, I Won't Back Down on repeat, just on the lawnmowers. Like, no, I'm not gonna. But we hired Chris Stanford at the time, and he's the DA in McMinnville now, so you couldn't hire him, but he was great. He was really good. I shopped around to a couple different people. He was highly recommended. But I mean, it cost me $13,000. I won the case. Not only did we win, the judge basically laughed them out of the court. They were like, no. This basically, he was going to say it was a prejudice. Eventually, we ended up dropping that part just for other reasons. But I mean, still cost me $13,000 just to win and win big. And that was, I think, what their purpose was, to try to drain us of money as we were trying to get going.
With this business.
With this business, yeah.
Yeah. Nothing like
Meanwhile, they were in Chapter 11.
Nothing like being young and trying to buy a business and then.
Oh, I know. And having the people you work for 15 years and did a lot for, just don't give a damn. But it's cool. They're in Chapter 11 bankruptcy, laying off people left and right, and they're here. They are just. I saw where their attorney, they got their attorney on bankruptcy, didn't pay him. Like they ended up paying him like cents on the dollar. I saw it come through on their bankruptcy. I was like, oh, what you get for even taking that crap case? And Stanford was great. He's really good. At the time, it was his first non-compete case, so he gave me a little bit of a deal. He's like, yeah, but it still is expensive. Dana says, no price tags for my kids. Mm-hmm. I don't know if we got the same policy.
Whatever, Dana. He does have that same policy.
Yesterday, I bought everybody a water before we went to Bonnaroo. Big, huge water. And I was like, I got these so we don't have to buy these expensive drinks out here, but I'll buy everybody pizza. And we got out there, and the girl was like, I'm getting a lemonade.
What's funny is because you were in the car, and as she was getting in the car, she says, I'm most excited to get a lemonade out here. And I heard her say that. And then I already knew that you bought everybody waters because you wasn't buying nobody a lemonade. And so I knew that you two were on totally different ideas of what was going to happen. But you know what happened? He bought her a lemonade.
She's spoiled, I don't know. What happens when you spoil your kids? They become like a cat that wants to eat. You're going to give it what it wants, or you're going to listen to it all the time. Like the cat, you will feed the cat, or he will scratch up your stuff and, pee on your bed.
I'm going to whip the cat.
Yeah, and he doesn't care, though. But the same thing happens once you spoil the kid. They're going to get what they want. Terrible parents.
Yeah, we're the worst because we bought her a lemonade.
Yeah.
She bought her own Bonnaroo shirt out there.
She did. When I made her buy her own, I thought I made her buy her own Wallen shirt. Maybe you bought for her, paid for it.
I probably did.
But she did buy her own Bonnaroo shirt. JC said, I try to give my business to my wife, and that quiets her up real quick. You got to keep him in line, JC.
That's Josh's favorite argument when I'm telling him when he's not doing something right or a way that he can do it better. He don't take constructive criticism well at all.
A daily hour and a half worth of proof that opposites actually do attract. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
They heard none of the things you said. No. Holly was giving an explanation over here of how I am awful. But I cut the mics off so nobody on the cameras could see. And
Point. Case
in point. No, it was time to come back on the air. I'll let you talk, but you kept going, and the bump music is on. It's time to come back on the
Why
radio.
didn't you signal to me?
You have your headphones on.
I said signal.
But you have your headphones on, and the bump music is on. So you ought to know it's time to come back on the radio.
We come back on when you turn it on. That music can play for a long time.
Nah. Common John Brewing Company's open. You don't buy and see them. They're open in like 8 minutes. Starting at 8 a.m. They're serving up breakfast. Get the burrito at Slaps at Common John Brewing Company. And they're not just brewing up beer over there. They're brewing up coffee. They got their own coffee. You can buy it by the bag. Take it home with you. Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway in Manchester. CommonJohnBC.com. All right, Holly. It is a Friday. And that means one of our favorite days of the week is Florida Man Friday. Here we go. What have you found? Chances are there's some Florida men in town this week. Just FYI. Do you not have these ready?
Yeah. So I thought someone sent me one on, I was trying to get the one someone sent me. Okay, so a traffic stop. Let me just start from the beginning. Let me try it.
I had the whole break to
Hang
get
on.
this ready. And all she wanted to do was tell people how I am the worst.
He's the worst. In a dramatic and dangerous incident in Putnam County, Florida, a routine traffic stop led to the arrest of two gentlemen.
Okay.
They were pulled over by authorities due to unassigned license plate on a vehicle. During the search, a chemical pipe bomb exploded.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It injured the deputy that was inspecting the vehicle.
You got any guns in here?
The explosive device was a sophisticated chemical bomb designed to release poisonous gas.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I've not heard of these, I guess.
It
I've heard of that kind of bomb, but usually people have like a pipe bomb.
It consisted of separate compartments containing chlorine and brake fluid mixed to create a toxic
Mustard gas?
before detonating.
What is that?
The device had markings indicated its status as safe or armed, suggesting it was intentionally crafted to cause harm. The deputy triggered the explosion by accidentally moving the valve on the device. He was hospitalized but released later that day with only minor injuries because the breezy conditions outside diluted the gas.
Oh, good. Good. So I'll probably get a visit from the FBI later because I've Googled this. I'm mixing this up. And it comes to this website, the very first website you come to. Mixing brake fluid and chlorine is fun, but explosive.
Fun.
That's what they say.
Don't do it.
Do not do this. I'm trying to figure out what it makes.
Chemical gas.
Is there a name for it?
Okay, I'm going to move on. Florida man, age 73, defends naked stroll through a park during an arrest. He says, quote,
Thought he was a Bonnaroo.
"There are nude beaches in Florida," end quote. So a Florida man found himself behind bars after he was caught allegedly walking around his neighborhood naked.
Oh, this
Again, 73.
This the girl at Bonnaroo yesterday. Are people allowed to do this? Are they allowed to just wear what they want?
He was charged with exposing himself and resisting arrest after the incident unfolded at a...
How would you like to be the cop that's got to arrest this guy? Like, resisting arrest means this guy put up a fight. So I guess you got to grab anywhere you can grab, you know? Get this guy under control.
That's when those gloves come in.
I'm wearing
handy.
gloves.
Yeah. Every time I get yeah.
And now I'm going to add some long sleeves to it. And a face guard.
Like a long gloves like a proctologist has.
Yeah.
All the way up to the elbow, you know? during his arrest, he told police there are nude beaches in Florida, so I can be nude in my neighborhood. So they kept him on $2,000 bond. Let's
Florida
see here.
Man.
This one's kind of disturbing.
More disturbing than the chemical bomb?
Yeah, because it involves the dog.
Oh, that's way worse when you hurt a dog. I don't want to hear. If they hurt a dog, I don't want to hear about it.
Well, what am I supposed to do with this segment? Because that's where
Fine.
All right.
Just tell everybody. Put everybody in a mood.
A Florida man is the dog was okay.
Oh, well, okay. Well,
minor injuries to the dog, but injuries nonetheless. A Florida man is accused of stripping naked, different man, and trying to light his dog on fire. This guy was 65. He was arrested on a plethora of charges. He was standing in front of a hotel with with exposing himself as guests walked in and out of the building. What do? You're walking in to check into your hotel. Standing at the front of the hotel is a naked man, an old naked man.
I turn around and go back to my car.
You would turn around and go back?
I'm not walking past that guy because you don't know. Like sometimes I see somebody acting dumb, or if I see somebody, see somebody acting dumb or acting out of sorts, I can just ignore them and walk by them and it'll be fine. But somebody like that, that's naked, like that, they might just tackle you or something. Like
you're not getting
something is not
me.
right.
Yeah.
And I'm probably just gonna turn around and go back to the car.
Nope.
We'll check in later.
Can I get a late check-in, please? Yeah. Also
it depends on if I got the kids with me too. Like if I'm by myself, it's one thing. If they're with me, we're turning around. I'm putting them in the car, then I may go back.
I'm not walking by the naked man. I'm going back to the car, but I'm going to park where I can see what happens.
Yeah, I like to see it. Yeah, I like to see.
I want to see when the cops arrive.
That's what I want to see.
Or when the manager tries to come out and tell him to leave.
Ain't nobody paying me enough money to come out there and deal with that. As a manager, do you even go do that, or you just go and call the law? I'm not even doing that. I'll make an announcement on a loudspeaker or something.
Before I did this, I worked in a hospital, and there is nothing more just off-putting than a naked person trying to fight against you. Those gowns, they come up, they fly up, then there's nothing underneath.
Yeah.
And they fight. And it's
flopping around.
Yeah. I guess that's why being at Bonnaroo doesn't bother me, because
I've seen it all. Oh, Florida Man. Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30. Thanks to Dr. Van Winkle for bringing the first hour and a half to you. Dr. Van Winkle can help with M-Cella treatments. So if you get in a fight with a naked man, you don't have to worry about urinary incontinence.
Don't let them know you're afraid.
Learn more at drvanwinkle.com, 482 Interstate Drive in Manchester. We got birthdays coming up next.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if I told...
Yes. Birthdays. You got any birthdays?
Oh. I don't know.
I had a lot yesterday. Your one's still at our house.
Let's see whose birthday it is. Laura Winton has a birthday today.
Who's that?
She is a middle school cheerleader.
Oh, very good. If you got birthdays, let me know. The answer scared the piss out of me. Oh, sorry. I'm craving something hot for breakfast.
Hot?
Yeah. Like I eat a lot of protein bars and yogurt bars, and I'm craving some eggs.
We go to Common John, get you some eggs. It's Donald Trump's birthday.
Is it?
Yeah. Do your best Donald Trump impression.
I don't have a very good Donald Trump impersonation.
Do you have a good?
I don't have any good impersonations. Okay.
That's good.
Joe's not very smart. Okay. I'm very smart.
That's
a lot of people would tell you that. I've taken some tests, some online IQ tests, and I like what they have to say.
That's good.
I don't think it's very good.
Let me do one.
Let me do Joe Biden.
Get up and walk away, and just. Oh wait. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Birthday time on the morning show. Let's get this thing back on the rails. We were doing Donald Trump and Joe Biden impersonations during the break over on the Carmine Family Digital Cameras. You can watch the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We do birthdays every day. Today's a big day. It's Friday. So this afternoon at 4:30, a couple of big drawings. We'll be drawing for a slice of birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop amongst today's birthday people. And then we'll take all the birthdays from all week and we'll draw for a grand prize, a birthday cake from the Food Line. Today's birthdays. Julie Davis has a birthday today. Happy birthday. And Laura Winton. Happy birthday today. And I got an anniversary, Jerry and Betty Watkins, 60 years of marital bliss right there. And so this afternoon, we'll do a slice of pie drawing for today's birthdays. So add your birthdays in anytime at 728-1320. Cake drawing amongst the birthdays all week. So if you had a birthday earlier the week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, you forgot, call it in. You're still eligible for the cake drawing. And the anniversary people, we draw for a designer's choice floral arrangement from our friends at the Mossy Pot in downtown Manchester. Go see the Mossy Pot for all of your floral needs. We love those folks over there. All right, Holly, celebrities?
Yeah, it's Donald Trump's birthday today. That's all. That's basically all.
Thank you. It's terrible, Donald Trump.
It's going to be a good day.
It's the lips. Good try, though, Holly.
I did not have. This is my Bill Clinton impression.
I could tell. I already knew.
All right, I'm done.
You are.
I'm really good at impressions.
Yeah. Neither one of us are very good at it. Like in my head, they sound good. I'm like, man, I sound just like that dude. But no.
Try to guess who I am. Hooah!
I have no clue.
Well, that makes two of us because I can't remember his name. Hooah! Who does that?
I don't know. You're the one who did this. This is your segment. This is your show.
It's either Al Pacino or the other one.
This is riveting radio, folks. Thunder Radio Morning Show, 6:30 to 8:30. Don't miss a minute of it.
I want to know what you as the listeners, what your best impression is. Like, who is your like?
Well, y'all start calling in. Let's go. 728-1320. Let's do it.
You had to get on stage and give the best impression of anyone. Who is it? Who can you do an impression of?
Y'all call in and do your best Holly impression.
No, that's awful.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody wants to do that. Top of the hour, morning show overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Heather Phillips and her team have over 60 years of experience in the home lending industry. Talk to them today about getting into the home of your dreams. You can even get pre-qualified. Learn more, newhavenmortgage.com or newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317. Before we break here at the top of the hour, I do need to give everybody a weather forecast. Hot today. We're already up to 77. We're going to hit 91 today. Same tomorrow. 95 on Sunday. 91 on Monday. 91 on Tuesday. And really no rain in sight. Even looking ahead to next Wednesday, it's going to be around 90. Next Thursday, 92. We don't have any days out of the 90s in the next 5, 6, 7 days. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. It's going to make for miserable time if it's hot and buggy. Get rid of the bugs, the pest, get them gone today. Call Patent Pest Control. No contracts. 931-247-0781.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.9 FM, and worldwide at thunder13.com.
Dana said, is that Rocky?
Hooah!
I don't even know what you're doing right now.
It's not Al Pacino. It's the other one.
The other one.
Who says hooah?
I don't even know how you spell that.
No, not Ric Flair. No, not Ric Flair. Al Pacino. I was right. Did you hear it?
I heard it.
Hooah!
I did hear it.
Al Pacino.
Okay.
I think that was spot on. I do a good Carl from Sling Blade. Ain't got no gas in it.
It's pretty good.
I know. You can't find that movie anywhere.
Really?
I've looked for it so I can watch it with the kids.
What's the deal with that? Why is it not anywhere?
I don't know. You can't even buy it on Prime.
Huh.
If anybody
Old school, I have to order the DVD and play
if
it.
anybody finds Sling Blade playing anywhere, let me know.
Girl one just stayed at our house.
Probably in there making a mess.
Well, I left yesterday. I left this morning. I looked. There's wrappers on the coffee table and a blanket laying there. There was a pillow on the floor. I know how much you hate that. I picked it up and threw it up on the couch.
Yeah, and I went behind and picked up
The wrappers?
folded the blanket, picked up the wrappers.
What happens is
They got no respect.
she'll lay there and do that.
Rodney Dangerfield.
And then she's got to be somewhere at 4:30. And about 4:05, she's like, "Oh, I better get ready." And then at 4:20, she's running out the door. I'm like, "Can you pick up that stuff?" Well, I ain't got time. I don't have time because you waited till the last minute. We love her though. We have to throw that in every now and then because we complain a lot.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
She said that Chloe caught one more. And they're going to go again tomorrow.
Gonna go again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. She'd go in tomorrow, but later because she barely got up today. And if she stays out for Post Malone tonight, she's.
Right. I'm going to text her that.
Oh, I could tell Josh means business. His eyebrows went up and he was like,
I was like, "Are you going to be able to do it? Do it."
are you doing?
I was texting her about that. You can entertain the people. You get up and leave during the breaks.
I'm just sitting here, nothing to do, just twiddling my little thumbs here.
What time do you want to go to Bonner later? Let's spot about that now. I was thinking like 8. Post Malone plays at 11. There's no point getting there any earlier than that. Holly's like, let's get earlier. I'm like, well, why? You get there at 8, you still wander around for 3 hours or 2, then you go find you a spot at Post Malone. I mean, that's about all we're going to be able to handle anyway. 7 maybe, but it's hot. We got there.
Look, I can drive my own self out there.
Why would you want to go earlier? I guess I don't understand. Holly's in this.
I got stuff I want to see. I want to see the woods.
You want to go out in the campgrounds? We've been out there.
I have not walked in there.
During the day, people just lay around and sleep out there. We've been there. But if you want to do it, do it. Get out there and experience that. I think that you should.
On the way home yesterday, we was on the phone talking about what time we were going to go out last night, and Josh was saying something like, we can get out there around 8:30.
What are you talking about?
Because that band last night started at 8:30. And
no, I wasn't talking about last night. I was talking about Saturday. Because I was talking about Saturday.
Whatever. And I was like, well, we can get out there a little earlier than that. He goes, fine, whatever you want. And then I think he realized he said it with attitude. Because he was like, no, I mean that, honey. Whatever you want.
I just have no desire to do a lot of that stuff. We've done it. I don't know. Yeah.
Not everything's about you.
Yeah, no, it's not. Glenn said, Buddy is coming.
Fight?
Yeah, they're waiting on you to drop Buddy.
Oh, Buddy.
To get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Cash out refinance, a great way to take advantage of the equity in your home. NewHavenMTG.com. NMLS 1477317. Holly?
Josh?
Welcome back. What time are we going to Bonner later?
Whenever I say, I
About
guess.
8?
I don't know. I need to look at the lineup and see if there's anybody else playing any earlier than Post Malone.
It's just so hot today. And I was like, here's my thinking. You get out there about 7:30. You walk around, say you get there at 7:30. 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. You walk around and do whatever for 3 hours.
7:30 seems okay.
Yeah, I mean, 7:30, 8:30. And then you get out there 9 o'clock. But if you get out there around 7:30 or 8 and you walk around for 2.5, 3 hours, I feel like you could do what you need to do. You could eat some food, go find you a spot for Post Malone about 10:15, 10:30, get camped out for that. And he comes on at 11. I feel like that's about right. The sun's going down. It's cooler.
We need to take a Frisbee or something today because I got a little bored.
She gets bored and then she's like, oh, let's go out there earlier. Why?
I like to walk and look and see things and take pictures, but nobody else wants to do that, I don't think, except for me. So then I just sit there.
What do you want to take pictures of?
There are all kind of stuff to take pictures of out there.
You couldn't see any of it yesterday. You need to wear your glasses.
Well, I'm going to wear them today. I'm going to wear my nerdy glasses. I have contacts. I may try to put those in and wear my contacts, but
I'll give it an hour before they fall out.
If my eye gets the slightest bit dry, it just rejects the contacts.
Yeah. And this weather will probably do that.
It'll just like spit them right out.
The more water you're drinking, the less dehydrated your eyes will be. And so they should hold those contacts in a little
I could
better.
drink a gallon of water a day and he would still like lecture me about my water
I wouldn't.
intake.
No, if you're drinking a gallon of water,
You
I would
don't know
not.
how much water I'm drinking right now.
1, 2 bottles at most.
You know exactly how much water I'm drinking now.
I know how much water she drinks at most. Your contacts have probably never been in a drier person's. They got in there that they weren't. If you contacted the contact designer, they'd be like, and give them a sample of your eye moisture. They'd be like, we don't even know what we're looking at here. Morning show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why? Why are you sorry? Oh, they hung up. They're sorry.
Why?
Why are you sorry? Don't apologize. Tell me what you want.
Your responses to people, sometimes I'm like, why would you say that? Like, what? I'm sorry. Why?
Why are you sorry?
Are you sorry you caught us on air? Are you
Yeah.
sorry you dialed the wrong number?
Dana says take lutein supplements for your eyes. Y'all don't give her supplements to take. Make her drink water. There's a very natural supplement that'll help. Just drink water. It'll help everything in her body.
Lutein sounds like something for the eyes.
But Holly sees this as a replacement, not in lieu of, or not in addition to. She sees it in lieu of. You know, take some lutein supplements with more water. She's like, no, I could just take this. You're like your mom with vegetables. You don't want to drink water. I'm just trying to keep you
go ahead
alive.
and punch you right now? Because I've been drinking more water than record amounts of water for me. And you're still giving me a hard time. Like 3 bottles of water a day is...
That's decent for you. If you work out, you're going to need more.
Well, lucky for me, I've not worked out in over a week. So no harm, no foul.
When's the last time you had 3 bottles?
Within a week, I've had 3 bottles. Yeah, definitely. That big bottle you bought me last night was 2 bottles.
It was 1.
No.
1 big bottle.
No, it was, how many? 32 ounces?
Yeah, probably.
That's 4 glasses of water. Look at me mathing. Are you impressed?
Well, you need 2 of those a day. Think about 60 ounces is what you need.
That wasn't the only bottle I drank.
Okay, good, Holly. Good. I'm proud of you.
No, you're not.
Got a couple minutes left on the morning show. Parting thoughts here?
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, apparently. Or your contacts won't stay in your eyes. When you see the security guard and ask if you have any guns, just say no. You got any guns in here?
No.
No, I don't know. Maybe.
Guy's like, are you sure?
I don't know. Maybe.
The girl she don't know. There's a officer there with a dog, and she's like, why would you say that?
I should have been like, no, but she does. That's what I might do tonight.
No, because you're going to mess it up, and we're going to have the seats ripped out of our car.
Oh, that's not going to happen. I'll just leave.
No. Can't do that.
We already exceeded the hours we spent at Bonnaroo last year.
Yeah.
So I already feel good about that. We just got to get... I'm a little concerned about tonight, tomorrow.
Why?
We're going to stay late, and then I got to get up tomorrow.
If you complain one more time about how late you have to, just don't go then.
No, I said I'm just concerned because then I got to get up tomorrow and do the coach's show, and that's why I wanted to talk about Saturday, because I was like, I don't want to go Saturday till later, and because I want to come home and take a nap. And she's like, we'll go earlier, then we'll come back, and then we'll go back.
I didn't say anything like that.
You did.
I said me and the girl could go earlier if we wanted to go and do an experience, and then we could come back and get you and the boy later.
Do it. I'm
like, what? How does that? Why does that bother you so much?
Because I feel like I should be there. I feel like a failure of a protector if I let you two go alone and I'm not there.
We're fine. I don't see anybody playing tonight that I.
Kevin says, awesome show, guys. Now waiting for Monday's recap. Let me tell you something, Kevin. That recap's going to come on Tuesday. I'm probably not going to be here live on Monday after the weekend. I'm just here to tell you, probably not going to happen.
After Post Malone, we might as well walk over and watch T-Pain.
I'm not staying up that late. He plays at 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we might walk over there and catch it.
She says this. I want you to make all the claims that you want to make right now so I can then debunk every one of them on Tuesday. Go ahead and put it out there on record so then I can show everybody on how I'm right and you're wrong. Or I'll take a video of her trying her best to fight through it to prove me wrong. She'll be standing up asleep. Then she'll start throwing up from being exhausted.
I'm so tired.
I know. That'll be her. Thunder Radio Morning Show, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Couple of things to remember. Bonnaroo runs through Sunday, of course. Stay cool if you can. Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
You're gonna stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. If you can stay inside, obviously, do that. People seem to freak out a little bit about the traffic this time of year. I give you some real simple do's and don'ts. Do continue to go to town and shop local businesses. Don't go driving down Bushy Branch Road because you want to see things. Okay, that's not a good idea. Otherwise you can do pretty much whatever you would like to do. It may just take you an extra 5 or 10 minutes. It's not that big a deal. Coming up at 8:30, we got Swap and Shop Under the Roof with Jim and Rob. Rolls in at 9. Rick and Bubba at 10. Dan Bongino at 12. Connecting Coffee County will be at 3. Where are you going? She has packed up and left this place.
Show is done.
No, we're final thoughts. We still got Mercantile. We still got
Stay
8 minutes.
hydrated.
Morning show.
Hi, yes, I was calling to see if y'all had any Bonnaroo tickets left for sale.
We don't. So we stopped that sale on Wednesday, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything that Manchester has going on where they have like verified resellers or anything? Or
I'm not aware of any verified resellers. I don't know anything about that. I know your best bet is to go through Bonnaroo directly. You may not want to pay that price, but I don't know of any verified reselling programs other than like StubHub or something where you're going to pay quite a bit too. So that's the best bet I can give you is just go to Bonnaroo directly.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Look at me being Mr. Customer Service on the air. Now tell everybody how nice I am. Why? Wonder if she even knows she was on the air.
I doubt it.
Probably not. Anyway, I'm going to extend the morning show an extra 30 minutes. Holly, sit back down. Sit back down.
Are you dreaming of a home to call your own or looking to refinance? Look no further than New Haven Mortgage, your local mortgage experts right here in southern Middle Tennessee.
We still got commercials here. We got to come back and wrap the show. Holly's at 8:20. Packed up and headed out.
This was you was about to do the Mercantile.
No, it's at 8:30.
What time is it?
It's 8:23. It's the same show every day. At 8:20, she's left. She's packing up, getting out of here. I'm going to go and go home. All I want is for her to just be more engaged. Y'all tell me that she could work like this for anybody else and keep her job. Because she could not. Well, it is like chop chop. Mercantile. Like she.
What? I'm the worst whatever?
I never said worst anything.
What'd you say?
I said all I want is her to be a little more engaged. And I don't know.
No, you said something else.
I never said she was the worst anything. Y'all tell her that.
What did you say?
I don't even remember what I said. Sometimes I say so much stuff I don't even remember.
That's true. Let's do this.
Barbecue chicken and fried fish today at Mercantile.
Let's finish this off.
This is the same show we've been doing for 5 years.
I didn't realize what time it was. I thought you were getting ready to do the Mercury and
we got a whole nother break where we talk with the people. I know you don't know much about that, but let me stay on and do that. Happy Father's Day to everybody this Sunday.
Yes.
Make dads proud everywhere by not spending any money.
My sister asked me what I was going to get you, and I was like, I probably nothing, because that's his favorite thing is when I don't spend money.
Oh, I don't know, man. I like them sheets.
I'll buy them.
Leslie was talking about it.
I'll buy them.
They look kind of high. See if you can get on a deal.
See if I can find a coupon.
I'll get them. I'll take them used. I don't care.
No, I don't think so.
You sleep at a hotel. Those are reused sheets. So you mean to tell me you wouldn't buy used sheets?
Yep.
But you sleep on hotel sheets or
Oh,
condo
wow.
sheets. They're, those are reused.
I can't. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I guess they're sheets that keep you cool. What are these, like bamboo or something? What kind of sheets are
Is
these?
that what she said?
No. Dana said, are these sheets that keep you cool? Question mark. And I said, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I said, what are they like? What are they made out of?
Yeah, bamboo, I think.
There's something.
Let's see. I'm trying to find that.
I got that Divas. That was 2 weeks ago.
There it is. Face plant.
All right, that's going to do it for us today. Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. We're down home cooking meets Southern hospitality. Listen to this good. Boy, this just sounds like some summer food right here, Holly. Barbecue chicken and fried fish. I mean, just that sounds like a summer cookout right there. Right, you can get it at the Mercantile today. They got on the sides, they got mashed potatoes, creamed corn, green beans, mixed greens, white beans, fried okra, fried cabbage. They got cherry or lime congealed salad, or maybe it's cherry lime congealed salad, blueberry congealed salad, potato salad, cornbread salad, macaroni salad, and coleslaw. And all meals come with cornbread, Mexican cornbread, or a yeast straw. Let me go by there today, get some of that barbecue chicken. That sounds real
My
good.
mama needs to go by there and just try all the vegetables.
Right. They got a lot of fried stuff up there. You know, so you can try some of that. They'll make you something fresh out of the kitchen, too. And they got grab-and-go breakfast right now. They start that at 7 a.m. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at the Mercantile, 210 North Irwin Street in downtown Manchester. Y'all get on by and see them right now, right across from the Manchester Police Department. It's going to do it for us today. Catch replays of the show on Apple or Spotify if you want to listen. Search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. Give us a like or a subscribe there so you get all of our content as it's posted, which, this show will be over at 8:30. I'll have it posted about 8:45 today so you can re-listen. On Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, you can rewatch the show there anytime. They're archived, and you can rewatch the shows over there. Monday will be a best of morning show on the radio only. No cameras on Mondays. Hey, have a safe and happy Bonnaroo weekend. Happy Father's Day to you, everybody. Y'all enjoy. Have a safe weekend. We'll talk to y'all next week on Thunder Radio.